reconnecting. Hi everyone, hopefully this is working. It just told me that it's reconnecting. But I wanted to jump on and say hello and see how all of you are. We're having an amazing time. I'm getting a lot better. I got a cold this week, so I've had a few days of rest, which has actually been very nice, just chilling out and sleeping for half a day. But I wanted to jump on and show you some of the cards that we've made recently. Hey Jasmine, good to see you here. So you probably have seen them on my blog, but just in case you missed a few of them, this is the most recent one using the quilt builder. I'll just do a little swapping of the screen here. That one. And then I need to flip that way. Yes! I love it when it works. There we go. So yeah, so that's the quilt builder framelit, and it's just a really nice, obviously different colors could make a very different effect. If you want to use more bold colors, you could use black and red with the smoky slate background. If you're into pink, like the melon mambo, and even the new ink colors would be gorgeous together. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? It's good to use the reverse image and not wasting things. So a lot of things, you could even put the images, like the little cutouts, back in and create your own little quilt builder, put it back into the frame and make colors from it. So lots of ideas there, and I love this font too. That's a beautiful set, that one. It's the one with the chairs. I'm trying to think of the name. Is it like something Seasons? Colourful Seasons. Yeah, I think it might be that one. But it's a beautiful, and that one's been embossed in white. So yeah, you could really make a big, a few color changes and it'll look completely different too. So that one's an excellent idea. And you could even add in more so that it like goes the whole way around. On this one, we've just used a few layers. It's the 3 of them. But yeah, you could probably fit 4 or 5. So that's a nice idea, that one. This one's a super cute stamp set, Texture Later. And using the, I think is it Wood Textures DSP, Designer Series paper. Yeah, so that's that one. A kaleidoscope of colors. Yes, very true, Jasmine. So this one's really good because it's perfect for male cards, but also teenagers, either girl or boy. Depending on the background you used, you could get a totally different effect. And it's a lot of fun that the image comes with the outline and also the inside coloring. So it's like a 2-step stamping. And it has all these different words that you can use on the top, different things that you want to say. So that's a really cool set, that one. I know if I was a teenager, I'd think that that was pretty funky to get something like that. And this one I used for a blog hop. I did a blog hop for teachers' gifts. So this one's an excellent one. I'm trying to think of You Move Me, I'm pretty sure the stamp set's called. And so the butterfly actually flutters, and there's a bird with this one as well. Can you see it fluttering? Yeah, it's really cute, this set. So definitely have a look at that. And I've seen some really cool things done with the, because you need the framelit to cut out this little window. But I've seen some really cool things done with the scraps of that as well. So there's lots of different ideas. And you just double stamping, you use what they give you to stamp it. I've even seen some stamp sets or some stamps where they've stamped through this framelit, and then that has made a regular stamp set be able to move because they've just stamped it within that frame and then moved it slightly to, so see how that is slightly moved, and you can see the red through that. What is that red, do you think, Bruno?
It's the Berry Burst.
Yes, Berry Burst it is too, and Emerald Envy. So yeah, so you could slightly move it and then you stamp it again. So I would cut this out using like just your A4 paper, so thin paper, and then just stamping through the thin paper. But just test it. Maybe the cardstock might be okay. What do you think?
Post-it
A
note.
Post-it note, yeah. Yeah, I think the cardstock might even work through it. But anyway, just test it out and see if you can get a regular stamp set to do this movement, just because of the way that you've stamped it through those lines, because that's what creates the movement. Isn't it cool? And then I did the inside as well, so it's got the nice thick, so that you can still get the card in there and have the movement, but then it's still a regular card as well. So that's a really nice one. That was for teachers' gifts. And this one here is an excellent technique that you could use with so many stamp sets. So all I did with this one is, because it's really nice to be able to have these beautiful soft pink flowers, and what I did was use my, what's the pink called? Powder pink. So I used powder pink base. Then I stamped using embossing powder. I used clear embossing powder. And then over the top, I got my ink pad and I went directly onto the cardstock, and I stamped my Night of Navy all over it. And then I just used a tissue to wipe the flowers because there's a bit of ink residue. But because these parts here were clear embossed, it left behind the beautiful image of the background color. So if you used any of the subtles, any of those colors where you put a dark color over the top, even some of the brights, I think you could probably get away with some of the brights if you use a heavy or dark enough ink. Like if you were using basic black, you could probably stamp it on some of the bright colors as well and really make an interesting card having these soft colors. So yeah, that's a nice technique. I forget what it's called. Do you remember the name of it, Bruno?
Yeah.
Emboss Resist. Yes, Emboss Resist. So where it's embossed, the ink will resist. So that highlights the pattern. So I'd love to see some of you trying this technique because it's a really fun one. And I've even seen some where they use a Whisper White in the background and then they color. So you can get your sponge dauber or even just go directly stamping with your ink pad in the background and have like a multicolored. And I think they call that Joseph's coat. I think that's the technique that they use, but you can have all sorts of different colors and then stamp with your image and then put a darker color over the top. So I think when they're doing like sort of galaxy look, something like that, where you can have like speckled dots and then the color, like the color behind is actually multicolored. So it can be really cool, the different techniques you can do with that. So I think it's Joseph's coat. But anyway, I'll get the name of it and I'll put it on the group so that you can see different ideas with that as well. But yes, Emboss Resist is really cool. So I hope you like some of those cards and they've given you some ideas to use with the products that you have. I've highlighted a few of the products on the group. I think I showed you the acetate card boxes, which are amazing, and I've noticed that a lot of you have been ordering them. So they fit 5 cards in those acetate boxes and they're $11.50, but you get 10 boxes. So they're a great gift idea. So you could put 5 handmade cards with 5 envelopes and they all fit in that acetate box that you could then give as a gift. I mean, what would be more beautiful than receiving 5 handmade cards from yourself that they can then use to give to other people? And there was also another really cool one, the little pizza boxes, the 3x3 pizza boxes. And I've seen some incredible things done with it where people have decorated the outside, made it look really amazing with the designer series paper, and Stampin' Up also have the 3x3 note cards that come with envelopes as well. So you can put that inside the little pizza box, which I think is a really, really sweet idea. So that's another gift idea. If you wanted to look at those, they're very, very reasonably priced and you get quite a number of them. I think I worked out with the 3x3 cards that just with the note cards and the pizza box, it was something ridiculous, like $1.80 or something per gift. and then you can just decorate it the way that you want to. You can keep it very simple, just stamping. So that's a really nice idea. And I just wanted to give you all a little reminder that today's the 17th, so on the 20th I will be closing off the host code, so the QNCQ1. I'll put that on a link here with the video. So if you wanted to get the host code rewards for that particular host code, make sure you order. Even if you go over the 250, make sure you don't use the host code if you go over $250, because then you can keep the rewards, plus you will also get a gift from me, because that's, you know, what I like to do for you all. So yes, please think about popping in your orders. 3 days you have to get those rewards. So what is that, $450?
What's happening if their order's over $450?
Oh yes. Do you remember what it is? How much extra is it? It's a free stamp set, isn't it? Yes, if you order over 450, so you could actually combine your order with a friend, show someone the catalogue and say, is there anything that you would like? And if you place an order over 450, you get a special stamp set that's exclusive this month. So that would be really good to take advantage of. It's a super cute set too. It's a 2-step stamp one. So I think that's all I wanted to update you with. Nothing too major. The other thing I wanted to show you is our jar of Vegemite, since we've been in the Philippines. How long ago did we get this Vegemite, Bruno?
About 2 or 3 weeks.
2 or 3 weeks.
It wasn't filled though.
Wasn't it?
No.
I wondered what happened, because I'm like, at home we like have this, it feels like we have it for a year. But anyway, we're feeling, you know, nostalgic for home, so we have eaten a lot of Vegemite. Fortunately, we have friends coming from Australia that we're meeting up with on Friday, and they are bringing us new supplies. Yes. Bruno's like, they better remember. But if we don't get it from them, then we have to find somewhere in the Philippines that can actually stock it. I'm pretty sure there's somewhere that stocks it here. Yes, we do need more, Jasmine. So yes, lots of exciting things happening. I really hope you're enjoying the holiday catalogue. There's so many amazing, beautiful things in that catalogue. The Designer Series paper, Year of Cheer, I hope you've got your hands on that. That paper is just stunning. I wish I was at home to play with it, because it's just beautiful. So if you have any questions, let me know. Pop it in the comments below, or private message me, email me, whatever is your preference. And we're settling in well here in the Philippines, so we've realized we've got some time. I don't think we're too busy to answer you. We will get back to you as soon as we can. And yeah, hopefully you're enjoying all these new gorgeous, yummy products. And we'll speak to you all very soon. Remember, 3 days left for the host code, the current host code. Speak to you all soon. Bye, everyone.